DJI's Pocket series has always been about making serious video tools feel simple and accessible. From the original Pocket to Pocket 2, and especially the Pocket 3, this lineup has quietly reshaped how creators vlog, travel, and shoot on the move. And now, with Pocket 4 leaks surfacing across the internet, expectations are naturally building. So let's break down what's appearing, what's being discussed, and what we can reasonably expect, without jumping to conclusions. Let's start with how this leak caught fire. Let's start with how this leak caught fire. The images first appeared on X through a post that raised more questions than answers. The design looked unfamiliar. Extra elements, a different screen layout, and what appeared to be more than one camera lens. What's interesting is how quickly the images spread. Even though the original post hinted at uncertainty, that detail got lost almost immediately. Within hours, the same images were reposted across multiple accounts, discussed in threads, and sent around in creator circles. Eventually, the images reached people who regularly verify leaks, triggering closer inspection rather than blind excitement. Which brings us to the big question: are these images even real? When the leaked images were analyzed using AI detection tools, a few red flags appeared. Some parts of the gimbal structure looked slightly misaligned. Reflections on the screen didn't perfectly match the lighting of the environment. And the dual lens module appeared a little too symmetrical, almost as if it were layered on. Background details also raised eyebrows. Objects were sharp but lacked the fine realism you'd expect, like visible ports or natural depth inconsistencies. All of this doesn't confirm anything on its own, but it does suggest caution. The images may not represent a final product or even a real prototype. Still, leaks don't exist in isolation, because alongside images, something far more concrete surfaced. DJI's Pocket 4 has reportedly appeared in FCC registration records dated late November 2025, and this matters more than any leaked photo. Without FCC approval, DJI can't legally introduce or sell a new camera in the United States. The timing here is especially notable, considering the regulatory challenges DJI is facing later in December. This registration suggests preparation. It signals that DJI wants this device cleared and ready before any restrictions tighten. For creators in the US, this alone keeps the Pocket series very much alive. And naturally, FCC filings also spark speculation about what's inside. Based on early information circulating online, the Pocket 4 may continue using a 1-inch class sensor, possibly improved for low-light performance. Video capabilities are expected to move beyond 4K, with talk of higher resolution recording and improved frame rate flexibility. Stabilization is expected to remain gimbal-based, but with more intelligent tracking features baked in. Audio may also see an upgrade, with additional microphones and better wireless mic integration. Battery life is another area drawing attention. Documents suggest a slightly larger battery, which could translate into noticeably longer recording times compared to the Pocket 3. None of this feels extreme. It feels like refinement, but one detail keeps coming back into the conversation. Multiple sightings and repeated mentions point toward a possible dual camera setup. The idea is simple: one lens optimized for wide shots and another designed for tighter framing or zoom. Reports suggest these lenses may use different sensor sizes, each tuned for its specific role. If that's the case, it would allow creators to switch perspectives without digital cropping, something especially useful for travel, vlogging, and documentary-style shooting. What's important here is that this wouldn't be a gimmick. It would be a functional choice aimed at flexibility, not complexity. Design choices often reveal intent, so let's talk about that. Some leaked images showed what looked like a rear screen, but current discussions suggest this may not be a full display. Instead, it could be a small status panel, something for checking battery, storage, or shooting mode at a glance. This approach would keep weight down while improving usability. Combined with a lighter body and more efficient internals, the Pocket 4 appears to focus on long, uninterrupted shooting sessions rather than flashy additions. The DJI Pocket 4 appears to be moving steadily toward launch. FCC registration, repeated sightings, and consistent reporting all point in the same direction. While leaked images should be treated carefully, the overall picture suggests a thoughtful evolution rather than a radical shift. As always, final confirmation will come from DJI itself. Until then, expectations are forming, and they're grounded in practicality, not hype. That's all for today's update on the DJI Pocket 4. Stay tuned for more news, hands-on details, and verified updates as we get closer to the official announcement. And if you want to stay up to date with the latest camera and creator gear news, make sure to subscribe.